running.
There is blood, gore, hence violent nudity. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Sup, everybody!
Hello!
Welcome back to Digital Woods Presents Warhammer 40k.
Yes.
We're doing a 1,000-point game, so as usual, we're going to have a pre-game show and then the actual game itself.
Yep.
So if you just want to skip ahead, go right ahead and click the link down below, and you go straight into the game. Otherwise, stick with us. We'll go over the game type and our armies.
Yes. Speaking of armies, I'm going to be running Necrons once again, and Scott,
For always and forever, Tyranids.
until you're done buying them, and then perhaps something else?
Oh, I have a whole crap ton of tile that
I'm looking at them.
Yeah,
They're not painted.
I still gotta finish the Tyranids that I got. So much.
I'm switching armies. But anyway, that's besides the point. So,
He's wah.
I'm smidge wah. This time we're going to do a game mode from the Echoes of War in the Leviathan supplement for Tyranids. It's going to be the Beasts of Tartaros, Oros, or
Yeah, close
however you pronounce it. On to army intros.
Excellent.
Yay!
Okay, everybody. This is going to be my 1,000 points of Tyranids. It's not going to be that big of a shock to anyone, but I have 2 Flying Hive Tyrants. I have my Dimetron with no upgrades because it's not allowed any. My HQ is armed with 2 sets of Twin Link Devourers with Brain Leeches and Electro Shock Grubs, also regeneration. Now those same upgrades are on my 2nd Flying Hive Tyrant because that's what makes them awesome. I have 2 Biovores in 1 unit, and I have 2 standard groups of warriors with no upgrades whatsoever. Now and for my warlord trait I rolled and I got adaptive biology, which gives me a feel no pain after my first wound, which is going to be useful. And for my second abilities for my HQ, I have Psychic Scream and Onslaught. For my 2nd Hive Tyrant, I have Warp Blast and Paroxysm. And of course, I get Dominion without any issue because that's a natural psychic ability. Thus is my army.
Alright, so here is my 1,000-point army of Necrons. I'm going to be running a Decurion detachment, which gives me a +1 on reanimation rolls, and also a 4-up on reanimations. So, yay! There's also a thing for vehicles, but I don't have any, so for this encounter it doesn't matter. My Decurion detachment is made up of, first off, my Reclamation Legion, consisting of this group here, and my 2 warrior groups. So this group over here is my Lich Guard, my Overlord, the 5 Immortals, and my Doomblades. So the benefits of having a Reclamation Legion are everyone in that group has Move Through Cover, Relentless, and they reroll 1s on the reanimation protocol if they're within 12 inches of my Overlord. So that's awesome. Next is my Deathmark group, which is over here. They are just Deathmarks. They don't gain anything other than what they are from being Deathmarks for their group. And lastly is my new addition, the Canoptic Harvest, which is all the models here in the middle. Comprising of a Canoptic Spider, 3 Canoptic Scarabs, and 3 Canoptic Wraiths. So the benefit of a Canoptic Harvest is all those models get Move Through Cover and Relentless, as well as adaptive subroutines, which allows me to each turn on before my movement phase, choose whether the group is going to get Fleet, Reanimation, or Shred. And I can only pick one of those a turn, and it only affects models within 12 inches of my Canoptic Spider. Alright, so on to the individual units and the benefits therein. Starting with my Overlord, right there, I'm bringing along a Phylactery and a Void Reaper for him, and my Tomb Blades are upgraded with a Nebuloscope for each model, as well as a Shield Vein for each model. The Immortals and the 2 warrior groups are just coming as standard because I can't bring them with any upgrades. And my Lich Guard are as standard. My Death Marks don't have any upgrades. And next off is all the models in my Canoptic Harvest, starting off with my Canoptic Spider, right back there. That's upgraded with a twin-linked particle beamer, allowing it to shoot out blasts when I need it to. The Scarabs have no upgrades that they could take. And my Wraiths, all the way up here in the front, are all upgraded with Whip Coils. And that is my 1,000-point Necron army. And ending with my Overlord's Warlord trait. Let me start over so I don't stutter. And ending with my Warlord's... Fuck me.
No.
And ending with my...
I'm sorry, the
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, fuck. And ending with my Warlord's...
I am the very model of a modern Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I mean... I actually don't know the rest of the words to that song.
It's really good. It's a good thing to practice. I love it.
I should actually memorize that song. It's a great song. But anyway...
Scientist.
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. That one I actually know more of the lyrics to.
Got about as far.
I know them after that part. There's a gap. And finishing off with my... And...
I'm sorry.
I know. You breathed in. Alright. Is everyone ready? Is everyone breathing?
No.
And ending off with my Overlord's... Stop it. Fucking stop it.
I didn't make a noise. That's on you.
You visually. I'm attracted to quick moving objects.
And shiny things.
Yes. And ending off with my Overlord's Warlord trait, I rolled it up and he got Hyperlogical Strategist, which allows me to either add 1 or subtract 1 when rolling for reserves.
This is the table all set up for the Beasts of Tartaros mission. According to this game's special rules, the non-Tyranid faction has choice of deployment zone and chooses whether or not to go first. If they choose to go first, the Tyranid player gets to attempt to seize the initiative. The objectives of this game is pretty much the same as Purge the Alien, but there are additional special rules. These are that night fighting is always in effect, and the special rule, Deadly Radiation. Both players must roll a d6 for each of their models in their army at the start of their own turns. On a roll of a 1 or a 2, the model suffers a wound, no saves of any kinds allowed. Do not roll for models that match one of the following criteria. If the model is a fortification, a vehicle, a monstrous creature, or a gargantuan creature, no one's brought any of those yet. Or if the model is embarked on a vehicle, or in a building, or is in reserve. In addition to that, victory points are awarded for each model slain, same with Purge the Alien, but we are doing a slight variation of that, any monstrous creature, vehicle, or fortification slain is worth 2 victory points. There are secondary objectives for First Blood, Linebreaker, and Slay the Warlord. So Mike, do you want to do your first turn?
Sure. Alright, so this is the end of the pre-game show. If you like what you see, go check out our game in the link below. Full thing's going to be there. Enjoy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Click the like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and catch you next time.